How you doing, baby?
Good morning.
Happy Wednesday.
And today on Coffee and Conversation with your girl, Shakenya.
When you get a minute, go to the YouTube channel. Shakenya, and hit subscribe. Look at some of the videos, and if you see something that you like, just hit share. Quit playing with me, guys. Stop. Oh, they got coffee today, y'all. The machine was acting up right before I left. So yeah, I'm back to regular scheduled programming. Yeah, I left the sunny skies behind. We got sun today. Yep, hey Jay, we got some sun outside today. I'm glad to be back home. Yeah, I don't be trying to stay away too long. I get homesick. I miss my house. I miss my kids. You know, the chilling and peacefulness that I had there, I have it around my house. So, I mean, yeah, Jamaica was fine, but I was ready to come back home and get to business, you know. I want to do what I got to do so I can make that happen again soon. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I continue to work, hey, Portia, I continue to work hard and do what I've been doing, shit, I'll be able to leave again in about a month or two, you know? Go wherever I want to go. I'm thinking about Brazil or something, you know? So, guys, today, since we've been touching on all the psychological profile and damage, and yesterday, we talked about you, your psychological profile. We talked about some of the emotions and stuff that you are dealing with as a result of that baby not having a relationship with you, not being in your life, you not being able to see the baby because the baby mama or the baby daddy done took the baby out your life. Yep, so we talked about everything that you might be going through and everything that you might be dealing with, right? But you know, on top of that, know what you gotta make sure you gotta do. For those of you who still have other children around, like if the baby was living with you and now they taken out, but you still got other children in the house, I need you to be very, very cautious of how you loving on them. Like you might have to do extra stuff. You if you kissed them earlier today, you might have to kiss their ass again later on. If you hugged them twice, you might have to hug them 4 times because you don't want them to be left out. It's easy to get so consumed in all those feelings that we talked about yesterday. Think about that. Think about all that stuff we talked about yesterday. We talked about you feeling abandoned. We talked about you feeling left out because you don't know what's going on with the baby. Ain't nobody called and talked to you. You ain't talked to your baby mama, baby daddy. Grand rising, Latrice, beautiful. You going through all type of issues, not feeling love. You feeling hopeless. You feeling useless. You not respected as the mama or the daddy. Girl and fellas, when I was at my baby's prom send-off, I heard one of the ladies say, "Oh, that must be the mother." I say, what the hell is these people been telling me? Why they don't know who I am? What is y'all been telling these people? And then I overheard him talking to somebody. Everything he said was I got her in cheerleading. Everything you talk about as it relates to that baby, if you're not the only one that's doing, you have to include them in your conversation, meaning that you should be saying we got her in cheerleading, we got her in this, we doing this for her. You never use the word I as it relates to the baby when you're talking to others about that baby, when you're not the only one that's raising that child. Don't live like a single parent when you're not, and don't give the impression that you're a single parent when you're not. Get that other parent their credit and their just due. And that's not even what we came here to talk about. So, although you doing all this and you going through feeling useless, unloved, you emotional, because you don't know why this baby don't love you, fix it, Jesus. Can you imagine a child not loving you? You brought this baby in this world. Can you imagine? What could you have possibly done for that child to hate you? Remember yesterday I talked to you about mothers
who've abandoned their children, mothers that allowed their boyfriends to sleep with their children. I've told you about mothers that didn't want to be with their kids, didn't do nothing for their kids, they never attended nothing. And you mean to tell me these children still love their mama, and after everything I've done for that baby hates me? Is you serious? And don't nobody see nothing wrong with that? Ain't none of the women in her life inquiring and asking questions. If ain't nobody in your life trying to help you mend the relationships with your family members, you don't need that person in your life. I'm going to say that again. If you got somebody in your life, like a mate or something, some friends that's close to you, and if they know you having issues with people in your family, your sister, your brother, your aunt, you ain't talking to your people, if they not trying to help you mend the relationships with your family, they don't love you, and they shouldn't be a part of your life, or it shouldn't be a part of your circle. I don't care who they is. If that relates to anybody that you know, okay, they not for you, because I bet you they got good relationships with their family. That's the main thing I don't understand, how this nigga got a good relationship with his mama, but he's discouraging his daughter from having a relationship with her mama. He got a good relationship with his sister, but he discouraging my baby from having a relationship with her brothers and her sisters. She got a good relationship with his son, but he discourages her from having a good relationship with my children. Those are her half-brothers, just like his baby is her half-brother. Like, that shit don't make sense to me. You gotta make it make sense, because if it don't make sense to me, it don't make sense to my children. It don't make sense to her. It don't make sense. It don't make sense. You gotta make it make sense. If there's no abuse or neglect, you cannot remove a child from a parent's care. Anything else has to be substantiated. Anything else has to be proven. Anything else. So people running around with a perception of you and they don't even know you. All they know is you a bad parent and you don't do shit for your kid. You a deadbeat dad because you're not in your kids. Like, they don't know that baby mama won't let you see that baby. Yeah. Ain't no telling how people view me. That's probably why my business ain't pumping like it should. That's probably why people ain't sending their kids to me, because they figure, shit, if you ain't got no relationship with your baby, the hell I'm gonna send you mine for, right? Yeah, that's what he wanted to do. He knew how important this program was to me. That's why I say, your baby mama, your baby daddy, baby, you gotta make sure they your friends, because they can destroy you. Because he tried. He tried it. He sure tried it, and he did a good job, because it slowed down a lot. But he didn't stop shit, though. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm telling you. You can't let them stop nothing, because that's when they won. They got that baby for a period of time, but it's going to, in due time, that baby going to start figuring stuff out. Some kids take longer than others, depending on how slow your kid is. So depending on how many manipulation tips that were used, depending on how much had happened to your baby, hey baby, and they don't dumb this baby down, because that's what happened. They dumb this baby down because they make this baby believe stuff that's not real, first of all, and then the stuff that is true, they diminish it, they erase it, they poison, oh, you got a baby that's slow. So sometimes it take a baby a long time to come around and realize what's going on and reunite with you, but eventually it will happen. But that time that they got control of that baby, whoo, fix it, Jesus. You got to live still. And not only do you have to live, but you still have to be there for your other children. Yeah, you cannot neglect the other children, because you're dealing with all of this hopelessness, uselessness, being unloved, being not respected, hurting you. Just because you dealing with all of this, you cannot negate your responsibilities to those other children, because it's not their fault. They already carrying a heavy load, because they got to fill the void of that other child. Like, I don't know how my daughter Ken does it. I really do not know how she does, because since the baby's not there, because it's supposed to be two of them. Everything I had planned, everything I had set up, it take two of them to do, right? So a lot of stuff has fell on the other daughter, the oldest daughter. So I don't even know how she copes or how she deals with things, because she handles everything. She does everything I need her to do. She's always there. She's an extension of me, just like the other daughter was an extension of me. Everything I can do, they can do. The only thing the baby can't do is drywall. But she was learning how to paint before they removed her from my care. And she was learning how to use power tools. One day, she was over at grandma's house hanging some pictures. And the grandma got on the phone and she said, you know what, I just want to tell you that it's good that you taught her how to use power tools. I got my face frowned up. I wasn't there, so I don't know if her face was frowned up when she said it. But have you ever heard somebody give you a compliment or tell you thank you, but it sounds so nasty that they might as well should have said fuck you or not. Ooh, fix it, Jesus, it's a Christian show. They might as well was saying, you know, yeah, but they was actually saying thank you, or they was actually complimenting you. So she was saying it was a good thing that I taught my baby how to use power tools, because they had her over there putting up stuff with the drill. Fix it, Jesus. Fix it. Fix it, Jesus. Fix it. So guys, that's it. I just want to make sure that you loving on your other babies. Do not neglect them. Yeah, because like I said, the other responsibilities that baby was supposed to have in your life and the role they're supposed to have, a lot of that tends to fall back on your other children, whether you know it or not, because they try to do what they can for you. So they doing double time, double work to make you happy. Whatever that baby was doing, they probably doing it so that you will be happy, and vice versa, that being there for each other, and supportive for each other. So, just like I tell you, that oldest daughter, I don't know how she do it, because she got her brother and her uncle coming at her, and they supposed to be able to come to her and the other daughter for advice, so they can get different perspectives of women and how they feel and what they think and what they know. So everything is falling on that oldest daughter. I know we put so much on these kids when we don't put them first. You hate that baby mama or that baby daddy more than you love your child. I'm out, guys. Enjoy your Wednesday.